If you want to tune in to Zest versus Partying, that beautiful, lovely PvP that is currently being showcased on Maddox's channel in Korean.
Yeah, if you know what I mean, I don't even know. Right here, right now on this map. What's this map called? What's your number? Fine. All right, spawning on this map, Death Aura. We've got this player playing as Protoss. Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna be like his name? Is he gonna trap the other player? He is trapped.
And spawning in the top left-hand corner of Death Aura LE, we have the Chinese Terran player, the Red Terran, representing KaiZ Gaming, KZG. It is time.
It's really hard to make puns out of someone's name and not being able to use the other.
Yeah, Yaku and I, we have the most trouble with time because we notice that we say time too much and we try and stop it, and it's oh boy.
There is no time to what do you think Trap is gonna go for? Is he gonna be Stargate, or is he gonna go for some what's that Twilight effect?
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, Trap, there was a time where he was known for his Stargate play quite often. Nowadays, like, he has been known to switch things up. It's kind of a nickname that was given to him in a previous meta a long time ago, where he was known for his like Phoenix control, but like in this matchup it is really common to go into Blink Stalkers. I wouldn't put it past him. It's hard to say.
Yeah, how do I put it? Robo kind of signifies like the Protoss go for some kind of timing. So actually I've been realizing like Stargate play has been more and more prevalent in like whatever matchup. You know, like against Doug, you would open Void Race again. Aha! I called it.
Yeah.
I told you I've been practicing Protoss. Like opening Stargate it's kind of like a quote unquote hard counter against Widowmine play. Or the Terrans kind of like to do Widowmines right now, and as Protoss, you don't really want to lose probes in an early game to Terran. To like stuff like, I would call it stupid. Like, you're not supposed to lose too much probes against that. And if you open Robo, you get the observers and all that. It's still not really efficient. But Phoenix is really good against Widowmines.
Yeah,
or even Hellion.
I was gonna say, especially when it comes to time, I feel like time is, or at least he has been known for his Widowmine drop, Widowmine play even, not just in this matchup, but in the TVZ matchup as well. So maybe Trap is playing into that a little bit, like we do see already a Phoenix first coming out for Trap, so looking to be a little bit more defensive there, banking them up to deal with those drops. But so far, time, he's opting not to go for Widowmines. He's going for a 1-1-1 into potentially Banshee? Raven. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a really quick Raven though.
Yeah.
Normally you see like a Siege Tank or a Cyclone out first before the Raven. This is...
Interesting.
Yeah, the Phoenixes are gonna be able to snipe the Ravens out really quickly though.
Yeah. I was about to say that this isn't too great for time. Like he's getting a Raven out. Like if he decides to send it across the map to harass, like the Phoenixes are going to be able to deal with that pretty easily. Because Ravens, they usually like try to do a bit of a drive-by, then like tuck themselves in a corner. It's going to be difficult to avoid these Phoenixes, and they're already out on the map. They're shiking around.
Gonna see the Raven. Raven? Yes? No? Oh, yeah. Oh, he's gonna hide the Raven.
Ooh. Okay. Keeps it in the back.
I just want to see how much Phoenixes that's gonna invest in. Like, is it gonna go for like 6 or 5?
Yeah, that's the question. At the moment, he does have 5. He has opted not to make a 6th.
So I find it interesting though. Like one thing that I've seen on the Unistat, like he made 3 adepts, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm just a low level scrub or something, but I rarely see like players make like 3 adepts early on. Like probably 2 is fine. 3 is not something really common.
Yeah.
And he's just jumping tech straight up, robo really quick.
Yeah, it's really interesting that he opted to go for that. Honestly, like, Trap has been doing a really good job at being active with these Phoenixes. Like, he's been able to dive in and he's been able to get quite a number of worker kills. Like, despite having these NG bays, like, time has not gone for missile turrets.
I mean, probably I thinking I could deal with this. You know,
Can
I have
he?
3 CCs.
Like, he keeps losing workers. Like, he has a missile turret at the natural, but in the main base, he's being a little bit greedy, and as a result, he's suffered a little bit because of it. Oh, God.
Yeah, he's really the control on the Phoenixes have been really, really good until it's not good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. 13 SCVs have gone down this game. 1 probe has gone down this game. Like, time, because of this opening, because Trap has had complete map control with these Phoenixes, time just hasn't been able to go across the map. He just hasn't been able to harass or do anything whatsoever, even with that early Raven.
Yeah. And now he's gonna move out with very unorthodox army.
No,
He's
the
gonna
Raven!
get the
Time, please!
Oh my! Oh no! Time is gonna be face palming himself like yeah.
F's in the chat. The Raven was alive for so long.
Look, he might do something with this. Like this army components like really small, but the siege was late, like really late.
Yeah, the siege were late. The widow mines just haven't been coming to play at all whatsoever. The force fields were on point, and Trap can just back off.
Yeah, like that Protoss army is something like Time's army could just stim in. There were a lot of force fields, but then he had siege tanks. But he didn't siege the tanks.
Yeah, he was a little bit caught unaware, and like Trap has just been pretty dominant this game so far. Like, just dealing so much damage with these Phoenixes, sniping the Raven earlier. Oh,
is he got? Oh wow! Wait a second.
Wow.
Oh, the armory is not complete.
Oh boy, the armory is on the way. Meanwhile, we have a pretty big doom drop going into the main base of Trap. Like, I feel like this is the play that Time needs to pull off. Like, he has to do something this game. He just hasn't been able to deal any damage whatsoever, and this could be his moment.
He's got a 1 pylon now. Yes, and the buildings are kind of working against Trap for now.
Oh.
Okay, maybe not. Wow! Was that really good for Trap? I don't know.
That was amazing for Trap. That, like, these traitor widow mines, I don't know if you saw, but the widow mines were dragged on top of everything. All the medevacs were taken out, to be fair, at the cost of the Phoenixes. But
exactly.
Yeah.
So is it good though? Because he lost all of the Phoenixes, but at the same time, yes.
The
time is another drop.
Yeah, another drop, which is nice. But the big question that I would pose to you, Claire, Aries, is what does Time have at home? Like what does he have to really defend against this? Oh God!
And yep, he's like, nope, I'm not playing this game.
The answer was nothing. He had nothing at home. Oh God!
I think what Time was trying to go for was just constant drop harass, like, you know, trying to keep Trap in space, or tries to macro up an army strong enough to deal with that because he lost quite a bit in the actual first engagement at the ramp, like at his third, fourth, right?
Mhm.
So yeah, yikes.
Yeah, that was rough. After losing that big, like, it did feel like that Doom drop was like the big play that Time was going for. Like, I need to make something happen with this. But because he got cleaned up, like, sure, all the Phoenixes went down, but at that point, like, Trap had gotten so much value with those Phoenixes, like, he could afford to lose them. As we saw, Trap, his main army was still terrifying even without them.
Yeah, like you don't want to mess around with Colossus and even Archons
Mm-hmm.
and Salads and stuff. Well, what's upgrades though? I didn't manage to check his upgrades. I don't think it mattered. Time just didn't have the army. And here we are, where we have to breathe on Oxide LE. We've got the blue Protoss currently up 1-0. We have Trap.
And spawning in. Hold on. Okay, spawning in the bottom left hand corner of Oxide LE, we have the Chinese Terran player, the Red Terran, representing KaiZ Gaming, KZG. It is Time.
After that game, I don't know whether Time's gonna go for the same build again.
Yeah, it did feel like it was hard countered, like blindly hard countered as well, right? Like, like
everything he did was just like shut down.
Yeah, completely shut down with like minimal scouting as well by Trap. Like Trap, he was just doing his own thing. He went for a fast or a Stargate opening, banked up some Phoenixes, and because of that, like, he was in complete control that last game.
Mm-hmm. Like all the scouting that he did was just made from the Phoenixes, and the Phoenix really paid for themselves by getting like so many worker kills and just giving him like free scouting, keeping Time's army at home and all that. And to make it even better, he managed to snipe out the Raven with the Raven not doing anything.
Literally nothing.
Like, yeah, I just moved along the map and like, shoot, I got caught.
Yeah.
And even better, even then with the Phoenix's dying breath, they're like, I'm gonna take out that army with the friendly fire. And well, there's that.
It was oh boy. Time he needs to approach this game with a fresh mind, with like a different strategy, or maybe even the same one. It's possible that Trap is going to switch things up, and it's going to allow Time to get into the swing of things, get into his game, because I do think that was probably the biggest thing, is because of the openings in game one, Time couldn't leave his base. You know, like, I'm sure he would have wanted to be a little bit more aggressive that game. I'm sure he wanted to deal some damage across the map, harassed even a little, but he was just stuck at home, at least until towards the end.
Yeah, but when he did move out, it was like a Doom drop. He couldn't like walk across the map.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad. Oh, he's gonna get... Oh, wow!
Oh...
All right. Oh no!
He's stopping the SCV. The SCV can't go down. It's only just now.
Well, that's like 10,000 IQ play right there.
He couldn't fight.
Take this, right?
Yeah, totally. The two adepts could totally fight this, by the way. Like,
yeah, I don't think he could, but just to play safe.
Yeah, just to play it safe, he does back off, does shade away, and just like the previous game, another Stargate opening.
I mean, if it works once, it's gonna work twice. We are just gonna keep doing it until it fails, right?
Exactly. It's on Time to switch things up. Like Trap, he can just continue to play out his game, and already Time he is switching things up. Like, he didn't switch his production buildings. Like, he didn't go into a tech lab on a starport. He's focusing on his anti-air instead.
just doesn't want the Phoenixes. And what he's gonna get is a Phoenix. Now it's gonna see if he can defend against it.
Mhm.
So I think if like good enough micro, like if he was focusing on it, he can just take down one Phoenix straight up. With the Marines and Vikings. He's not even stopping Viking production, honestly.
Yeah, and he's even continuing to pump out some Cyclones as well. So he is taking this series very seriously. He doesn't want those Phoenixes to get out of control like they did in the previous game. And oh my god, okay, this is what he's going to be pushing out with.
Oh, that's really smart. It's really smart. Like he knows that Trap went for that particular build, like the Phoenixes into like 3 adepts.
Yeah.
So like he's gonna be very low on ground forces. So he's just gonna move out like with this ragtag army that he has, which could really do a lot of damage.
Yeah, definitely. We do see, I love the way that he preemptively shaded, so all these adepts are going to be able to survive. They do shade back into the natural. He's aware of the army, and we'll see if he has enough here to defend, and Immortal is about to pop out.
And Travis supply blocked. That's the thing.
Oh, yeah, he is supply blocked. He's currently making 2 pylons at a time trying to get out of this.
Oh, this is really hard. Oh, actually, yes, an Immortal. Okay.
Oh my
god.
god.
Gonna do just fine.
Yeah, and he's not allowing these bunkers to finish up. He's able to push on forward a little bit. He has to be careful. Don't get too excited.
Wow. I normally expect like siege tanks with the bunkers, but this time it's like just Cyclone.
Yeah, it's really
pretty well.
Definitely, like basically every single like unit that's getting locked on is getting targeted down, is going down.
When you see that ability being used by Protoss, you know it's
Yeah, pretty much as he's forced back. Like Trap has enough. He feels confident enough to push down.
Oh no. Just being shot down really hard. Though he loses all of the Phoenixes. But what does Time have?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like Time invested a lot into that. As you were saying earlier, like he hurt his own, or he stopped his own tank production to get all those Cyclones out earlier on. He does have 2 defensively, and there are no Phoenixes to CC them. So with 2 tanks, maybe he can hold on.
But he has 2 Immortals, and Immortals are good.
Immortals pretty good.
Okay, maybe not.
Oh my god, almost loses 1 Immortal there. So Trap, he's got to respect the defensive position of Time.
Yeah, that's for sure. But he's getting on his 3rd base up, so he's not in a very bad position. He managed to get himself out of it, able to macro out well. I gotta commend though, Trap has balls of steel. Look at that army!
Exactly.
Wow.
Like this is very expensive. Like there's 2 Immortals and a Colossus. Like if Time, like, oh, he doesn't have Stim though. That's the thing. Like he can't really dive on this.
Yeah, like what? I wouldn't even move out and be like, oh no. Not until like sentries are out. But woof, I gotta commend him for that.
Oh yeah. Trap, he has no fear whatsoever. With barely any units, he's able to contain his opponent and keeping him on 2 bases. Like Time, he just can't land his 3rd.
Like if he tries to stim down, he's just gonna get force fielded, and the Colossus, that single Colossus, is gonna go ham.
Oh yeah. There's not much to stop it, so it's taking Time a while. It looks like he's rotating around, and his CC is slowly flying over to the right hand side.
Everybody observer should see it when you do that. What's that mode again? Stasis mode? No, is it? No, I don't know.
Observer mode. Observer. Yeah.
Nope. Wait. Standard. What was it? I knew that. Good. You passed the test.
Oh god, and Trap, he finally feels like, okay, I've overstayed my welcome a little bit. I'm gonna back off. I'm gonna reinforce my army, and it is going to finally allow Time to expand. Oh boy.
Yeah, but I reckon like Trap is gonna try to do something with the set base, like stuff like that. Like he knows Time is across the map.
Yeah. Yo, Time is not turning around, by the way. Like he's trying to deal with this with his reinforcements, which I mean he may be able to. Meanwhile, Time, he's going for the drops.
Oh, the probe sees it though. He has zealots and oh wow.
Oh my god, the feedbacks were there. Yeah, he was prepared. They're on point. The rest of the army is just getting into the main base. I'm waiting.
It builds up really, really easily.
Yeah, like there's just not enough here. All the bio is going down. Oh, there are some Widowmines to like protect the tank, but it's not enough.
The Colossus almost died to the Widowmines though, but he realized it and it's like, oh, I'm gonna pull it back.
I was waiting for like a Haluk or something to dive down and like cause a bunch of friendly fire or something again. But Trap didn't even need it. Like he was able to defend. Like the War Prism is still alive in the main.
Oh, and Time doesn't have an army. That's the thing. He lost basically all. Oh, whoa! Oh!
Okay.
That retargeting.
Yeah, the retargeting, the War Prism did go down. In the end, like Widowmines, they were useful defensively at least. And he's trying to dive in once again, sniping a couple pylons. He needs to do something, just keeping Trap busy at home.
Yeah, taking out a Forge too. That was really nice. Even like it's kind of sad it's not the +2. But it's okay. I'll take that trade. Oh, this War Prism is being really, really annoying.
Yeah, I like how Time killed one War Prism. He's like, ooh, finally, I don't have to worry about that. Immediately, a second War Prism just goes into the main again. Like,
yeah.
Trap's just not leaving him alone.
I think that Trap is just gonna go for this kind of style. Like, he got War Prism speed, and it's not something you see really often. Look at that juke. Look at that dance.
I'm so surprised that War Prism survived, by the way. Like he just flew over the reinforcements of Time, and somehow like the reinforcements from a move command, he made it through. Oh
no, you had to jinx it, huh?
Yo, I gotta give something to my boy Time, okay? I gotta help him out. Oh god.
What if Trap was laying a trap for that, but he wasn't ready? Time did not give Trap time to lay a trap for Time.
Trap Time.
Oh well, we see 4 Zealots going into the third. Getting more SDB kills.
Oh boy. Meanwhile, the main armies are butting heads. What's scary? There it is. Storm is complete for Trap. He's still got plenty of storms left behind this. He's got his Colossus, and oh god, that's 9 SCVs going down.
37 SCVs have gone down this game. That's a lot of SCVs that could have been in units. He's like at 50 workers right now. Oh, wow.
Oh, okay. Boy. Yeah. Once again, he's like, you know what? You want to drop my main with your War Prism? I'm going to drop yours here. But it's nowhere near as good. Oh, boy.
He did kind of... That didn't really accomplish much, though.
Yeah, again, he's like keeping the army busy, which is commendable. Like for Time, you know, he's diving back in again. He's dealing whatever damage he can. But like at the end of the day, he's not dealing any economic damage.
Yeah, he's just trading units, and you don't really want that, Baron. Like you want to stop Protoss in his tracks, because once Protoss hits the late game without much of an issue, it becomes really, really, really hard to beat as Terran.
Oh boy.
Because of stuff like these.
Yeah, we got DTs all over the place as well. Again, just pulling Time apart. He's lost so many more workers in comparison. He is able to clean them up in the end and able to use a couple of scans. More importantly, he's able to finally start advancing his overall army composition, and he's sprinkling in some ghosts.
EMPs would really make a difference right now.
EMPs are like, it's what you need as a Terran in this matchup. Like it helps so much against not just like the army, but also like landing EMPs on High Templar.
Yeah, EMPs is like a basically +2. You know, it's even better than +2, I think. It's like if you EMP the Protoss army, they lose their shields, so it's like a free +2 damage instant.
Yeah, it's so valuable. We'll see how good the EMPs are going to be for Time. We'll see if it is even enough, because Trap, he's getting close to maxing out.
gonna be scratching his head right now. Like, how do I beat this?
Well, you beat this by not losing 36 workers.
True.
Oh boy.
He lost a lot. The starters are gonna get trapped, maybe? No. He blinks out.
Yeah, he blinks out, gets a Viking for free. He's able to spot the main army as well. We'll see how good the positioning is going to be here. Time is just trying to see where the army is going to be coming from. Oh.
Well, I swear to God, this guy is ballsy.
Oh boy.
This guy's a gangster.
Yep, no fear whatsoever. And what's scary is Time. Like, this is only half his army. The rest is to the north.
When he takes out the planetary, like, instantly. Oh, and the storm. But he's getting flanked. Oh, forget about it. There's no flank.
Exactly. You can't trap as the storms do land the disruptors as well. And it looks like there just isn't enough on the ground. He lands his Vikings.
And 2 turns back, the Archon is gonna be tanking quite a bit. The Immortals are still alive. They're doing a lot of damage to the Marauders. And we have something called a double G.
Oof. GG. Oh, Trap does take game number 2. As a reminder to everyone, this is a best of 5, so Time, he's not out of this yet. He still has a chance.
For sure. Could you make a reversible kill? Like reverse comeback? It's entirely possible.
It's possible. Is it likely? Against someone like Trap, Time has to be on his A game here.
Mm-hmm. That's just kind of things that you'll never know, right? That's the game of StarCraft. One misclick, one misplay will literally cause you to lose the game. That's how messed up it is.
Yeah, definitely. As we are getting ready for game number 3, it looks like everyone exclamation mark B in the chat. The lower semifinals has finished up.
Oh, let me guess. Parting against
Zest. PvP.
I'll put my money on Zest.
Ooh.
He's been quite good at PvP recently.
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
You would have won that bet because Zest did take down Parting, and the Zest is currently in the grand finals, waiting for the winner of this series.
Did Zest win 3-2?
3-1.
Close enough. I got Zest score right.
Close enough.
Right here on this map, which is not light, but light shade, we've got a blue Protoss. What number are you at? Oh yeah. From Korea, he is Trap.
And spawning in the top left-hand corner of Light Shade LE, we have the Chinese Terran player, the Red Terran, representing KZ Gaming, KZG. It is going for a proxy. It is Time. Mate. You were saying Trap had balls of steel earlier. Time, he's putting everything on the line here. He's down 2-0 in this best of 5. This is potentially his final game. He has to turn things around, and it's gonna be with a proxy.
This guy has balls that make time stop.
What does that mean?
Oh
my god, they're so large. They have their own center of gravity. They pull
exactly.
I don't know what you're going for, mate. But okay, so Trap did go for a probe scout, and he sees that there's a proxy. He spots the gas as well. Like he's aware that something is out on the map.
He sees it. He knows. It's gonna be a bunker. And the Zell is out. Oh, there's gonna be some micro there.
Mm-hmm.
Stalker's being chrono boosted.
Stalker is being chronoed out. We did have a Zealot first as well, so Trap, you know, he was playing this out quite safe, and we'll see if Time is able to establish himself here. I mean, the bunker is going to finish up.
But what can they actually do except delay the...
I think that's all he wants. Like he's got a factory on the way.
Okay, but, you know, Trap is going for Robo, which... He's not like overreacting.
Mm-hmm.
Just getting stuff slowly. Oh, he's gonna go for proxy.
Oh, this is interesting. So a couple of things were happening, and the thing is, Trap is aware because when he went across the map to scout, he saw the gas. So like he knew that Time was already working on a transition. Like he was already getting ready to go into factory production, right? So he knows that there wasn't a big commitment. As we see, Time is only containing his opponent, delaying the natural expansion. So things are going to move on from here. Like it's not like things are gonna end anytime soon. And the Reaper gets in and he gets a scout.
Whoa. Okay. Trap is kind of like on the timing right now. I do feel he's gonna go for roll, like a mortal kind of push, right? And he doesn't get, so he can get the tree gate. So I don't think he's gonna really try to end the game straight out right here. He would still want to expand, but whoa.
Yeah, he pushes down with his immortal. It's a bunker buster essentially. He's able to push his way through. Time, he's trying to trade as best he can, you know, because he does know that these units are forfeit.
The Marines are being a bit annoying. Alright, so what does he do from here? Is he gonna go for counterattack? I think he should though. No, okay, never mind.
I mean, he's sending everything, like the majority of his units across the map. He is looking to expand, and it does get scouted.
But the Reaper is still there.
Wow. The probe just doesn't die. Jesus.
Yeah, don't mess with the shield battery. That shit is good.
It's pretty good. Meanwhile, oh my god, I just realized the CC for Time is only just being thrown down. Like he is gonna be behind in terms of the economy.
Well, essentially that proxy did not do much. So right now it's Time that's being kept in his own pace rather than trapped. Like I said, his plan was just to delay the Nexus, but in the end his own CC got delayed.
Yeah. That's what I'm surprised about. Like, Time's opening was designed to delay the natural of Trap, and he didn't take advantage of that to take his own natural fast. Like, instead he teched up, and to be fair, he does have 2 tanks, and like he's working, and he will have like a pretty powerful army. We'll see if he's gonna be able to use it, because like he's still teching up, like he's working towards Stim.
So unless he has like medevacts or something, he won't be able to get on the ramp because of the sentries right there. But they're just gonna force you to the ramp like forever. I think. But the Reaper cheat! See what I mean? He has the balls that warp time and shit. That Reaper should have died. 5 minutes. Give the Reaper a award.
Exactly.
He's done so much scouting.
Yeah, he dives in, he gets a good, he scouts the worker count at the natural, so he knows like if Trap is committed to like a big all-in, or if he's working to be a little bit more economic instead. And now Time is looking to try and bust down into his natural and finally expand. But
it's not gonna give him that. Oh, very nice force fields. Oh no, mamma mia! What if he kept the immortal alive?
Yeah, one of the sentries did go down a little bit needlessly because of that. It looks like finally Time is going to be able to bust down and finally reclaim control of his natural.
At the same time,
Warpers and
you know what does it say? Yeah.
Disruptors. Oh god, he has Warpers and speed.
He likes balls.
He does, and we'll see if Time likes them.
Four workers for a... Okay. At the same time, he's getting a third. He's not messing around.
Oh my god, yeah, Trappy's expanding behind this. Meanwhile, so this is what Time has been working towards. He has 5 tanks. He has 5. Oh god, he gets force fielded.
Wow, oh, shoot! That's what he wants. That's what Trap wants. He's just gonna delay this.
Yeah.
Get his army up and all that. But oh, really nice micro.
Oh god.
Oh no! Oh. Wow, this is like really efficient right now.
Yeah, Trap is just dismantling the army of Time, completely cutting it in half, just microing his heart out, able to land the best disruptor shots, and like there's barely any anti-air here whatsoever, and oh my god.
Yeah, playing games with my heart. Oh shit. Shit.
The micro on both sides, Jesus Christ. But the problem is that because all those Marines went down, like there's no more buffer for Time. Time can't go across the map with this. Like his tanks are so vulnerable.
Oh
god.
Oh. I'm getting old. My heart can't do this.
Part of me feels like it's almost worth it for Trap to just dive on top of the tanks and like drop and like force all this friendly fire and just kill everything. But oh god.
I would take this trade, killing the workers.
Yeah, it gets more workers. The Marines, they're being pulled away trying to deal with this.
Oh man. Oh, no, I was just overreacting for a second. Oh man. I thought I was gonna dive in or something.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it, right? Because again, like there is a disruptor here. I think what's important though is that Time kept the majority of his tanks alive, right? We didn't get to mention it, but like his medevac micro was insane, keeping 3 of those tanks alive in the red. So because of that, like he is able to go for this follow-up push.
Yeah. And Trap is now the one that doesn't really have an army.
The
Or is this Immortals?
The disruptors.
He's gonna get no. Whoa, no. Whoa, there's that. Oh my god, the rally.
Yeah, the rally was not there for Trap, so he did end up losing a couple of units needlessly. Like, this is a good opportunity for Time.
Oh, he's gonna try and cut the reinforcement? Yeah,
he gets a couple of reinforcements. The Immortals are coming from behind.
And this doesn't get a tank.
Oh! The disruptor goes down before the shot goes off. The Immortals go down as well, and now there's not that much here to protect the natural.
Oh, he's gonna somehow.
The Zealots. Oh my god!
You cannot lose the War Prism. The War Prism is this one saving gum. Okay.
The War Prism goes down, but he takes out 2 of the tanks. There's only 1 tank remaining.
Wow. Okay, what is this? How is he making this possible?
No tanks remaining. Every single tank goes down. With that, the wind gets taken out of the sails of Time's push, and now he's forced back.
Whoa. And now his Archons. Colossus on the way.
Colossus is on the way. Like Time, he had a timing, if you will. He had this opportunity a couple of times this game, but every single time Trap is able to catch the army in the center of the map and really like stifle it to the point where when Time finally gets across the map, he just doesn't have enough.
There's a reason he's called Trap. He pulled him in a trap.
Oh god. Feels bad, man. Time, he scans, he sees a 3rd base fully saturated. He doesn't even know that a 4th is on the way.
Yeah, it feels bad, man. Like, his upgrades are slower too. I think he only has +1 ranged. Yeah. Infantry weapon, sorry.
Yeah. Oh god, the army, he has to be careful not to get surrounded. He picks up, he goes into the main.
This probably they could do something. He could deny the +2.
He gets a pylon. He's going toe-to-toe with the Archons.
Oh my god. Is he gonna get a gateway?
Potentially. Like, he's trading fairly well, especially because Trap split up his own army, but in the end, Trap does barely have enough to defend. Trap was getting ready for multi-prong. He sent his army to the north to make sure his 3rd base was safe.
Yeah. Like, and he split off just, like, what do you call it? The number? Split off amount?
Amount? Yeah.
Probably. Like, it was just nice. He didn't overcommit. To one side and all that. I like how this game is really back and forth. Both of them are not holding back. Time is just like, I'm just gonna go everywhere.
Yeah, Time, I feel like it's on a knife's edge where he's trying to make something happen. A lot of the tanks are out of position there. There's only 2 here and they get pounced upon.
He's gonna go for a bust. He's gonna bust through that.
Yeah, all the tanks go down.
The Archons are just big balls of steel.
They are. The army gets force fielded out as well. All these SCVs are going to be going down.
I can't do much. Wow.
Yeah, Time, he was spread a little bit too thin, and now he finally has his entire army focusing here, but it's a little bit too late. Another tank goes down. It looks like Trap has broken through.
Yeah, like the tanks were just the only things that were holding Trap back. Well, once Trap had enough army and enough gateways and all that, with his +2 weapons, he was able to bust through that with like Zealot Archon, like just 1 Colossus.
Yeah.
Or was it 2? But he manages to hold at the cost of all these SCVs.
Yep. 32 SCVs went down. Like, Trap, he saw an opportunity. He saw, like, the main army was really spread thin. He dove in, and just like that, the Marines, they weren't in position to protect the tanks. They weren't there to buffer. So immediately, the Zealots dove on top of the tanks. And now Time, he is still in this.
Man, these guys are just... Wow, mama!
Ah! Wow, 6 health.
If I die of a heart attack somehow, like I want to push the blame to this game. They're just taking my heart. Look, how many times have like tanks got in the red? They're about to die. Immortals about to die. Warpers about to die and stuff. Like both of us holding on, like like what do you call it? The skin of their teeth or something like that.
Yeah.
It's just like.
Just barely. Like, and again, like Time, he is still like in this. Like, he's not too far behind in terms of the supply. He does have the defender's advantage. He has ghosts as well, and has shockwaves just finished up for the EMPs.
And he managed to catch up in the SCV count too, so that's like really good. And the micro, what about kindness, Zealous and stuff.
Yeah, and the problem is that only 1 EMP landed at the cost of 3 ghosts, so it looks like once again Trap is able to break through. Is it going to be enough to end the game here at the natural?
The splits and control is like really good. Yeah, admit that. Like really awesome.
Yeah,
so we're just pulling out the range of the Archons. The Archon can't really touch the units, but the only things I can touch is the Colossus, and honestly, Colossus don't do that much. If he's only targeting 1 unit. These guys, man. Oh my.
Yeah, like Time is doing the best with what he has. The problem is that like every single time he's just barely holding on, and that's not enough against Trap. Like Trap, he's just getting more and more damage done every single time he pushes out. He's getting so many more SCV kills.
Oh.
GG.
There it is.
GG, well played. There it is. It was a best of 5, and Trap is able to take that series 3-0 against Time.
That's the moral of the entire game. Balls. 6 HP. Balls.
Yep, exactly. Pretty much. Oh, I mean, Trap, we were expecting it, to be honest. Like, he was the favorite to go all the way. He was looking a little bit, things were a little bit shaky for him against Creator in the quarterfinals. Here at Time, he put up a really good fight in game number 3. But in the end, Trap was able to clean sweep, take out his opponent. And now we're going to be getting ready for our grand finals. It's going to be a PvP.